Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're new to my channel, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like handbags, you've come to the right place, a place where you don't have to be perfect, but your purse definitely has to be perfect for you. So today I am doing an unboxing of a Marc Jacobs tote bag, and this is the crystal tote bag in the size small. Um, I'm sorry that I haven't had a chance to record any videos this week. It's been crazy at work, been very busy, and I wanted to make sure that I shoot a video tonight. The lighting might be horrible. I apologize for that as well. And definitely for this purse, um, I feel like I'm doing an injustice to it because it's very, very blingy. So I saw another YouTube content maker on their channel. I'm forgetting her name, but I've subscribed to her a long time ago, and she collects a lot of Marc Jacobs tote bag. And this was one of the bags that she bought, I believe, last year or a few months ago. So I've been wanting this bag since I saw her do her unboxing, and I just waited and waited until um, it was the right price. I did get a really good deal on this bag. Um, it was on Saks Fifth Avenue was selling it on clearance, and I believe it was more than 50% off. I want to say this might have been like around $150 before taxes, so it was a really good deal. Don't quote me on that. I will put the right price when I post the video and the information. So this is made out of canvas, and I'm gonna bring it closer. So I own a few Marc tote bags like this one over here, one of my favorite colors over here, and the ones that I've owned are made in leather, and they're in the small size. This one is actually made out of canvas. It's white and it's covered in crystals all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead, give her a little spin. As you can see, she's got crystals all over the front, except for the tote bag label over here. On the side, you've also got some more crystals on the side here. Very, very pretty, and I'm definitely not doing justice to this bag right now because of my lighting, my horrible lighting. And over here, I don't know, for some reason the back side is glistening more. It's more sparkly compared to the front side. I don't know why. Maybe my eyes is playing tricks on me. So as you can see, just like on the front, it's got crystals all over here on the top of at the bottom of the handles, and you've got crystals all the way to the bottom. It looks good. It was fully wrapped when I received it. I received this maybe a few weeks ago, and I just haven't had time to unwrap it and unbox it, and I wanted to do an unboxing video, so I waited. And right here, it's also covered with crystals up to the top there, except for right here behind this where it's magnetic, where you put this part. It's supposed to be magnetic, so you can tuck that in right there. Let me just take that out so you can see the crystals. And on the top also, it's also covered with crystals. So when you're looking at the bag from the top, you can also see those beautiful crystals. On the bottom obviously doesn't have a the crystals on it because it would get dirty and probably lose you'll lose some crystals. This is what the only thing I'm afraid of with this canvas, and it's in white. I'm afraid that it's gonna get very dirty if I don't take care of this, so I probably have to coat it with some spray to keep it from getting stained and keep it from getting dirty, or I have to be very careful with it because it is a truly beautiful bag. Okay, and just like with the other tote bags, it says well, it doesn't have those big letterings because of the crystals. It has this patch right here, says the tote bag, Marc Jacobs. Okay, then the handle is made out of canvas and they don't fold down just like the other Marc Jacobs small tote bags handles. They stay up. And inside it's also made out of the pocket is in canvas. It feels like the ins and the bottom there, it's also, it looks like it's made out of canvas inside, but it looks like they coated it with something. I don't want to say it's leather. It's almost like a plastic material. I'm gonna have to check the description online what this is lined with, but it's definitely canvas inside, but they coated it with something. I can't describe what this is, but it's definitely not leather. I don't think it's leather. The only leather part that I see over here is right here, is the card slot right there with the Marc Jacobs label on it. That's the only thing that I would say is fully leather right there. And so one thing that I love about these tote bags is that they do zip up. So for security reason, they have a zipper on the top, and you can either tuck in this thing, or what I usually do is tuck it in inside this groove right here. Okay, and so it does unzip. You got your only one pocket over here, and you've got your care instructions. Also, they've given you extra crystals just in case you lose one. Hopefully, I'm going to be very careful with this bag so I don't lose and I don't have to use any of these extra crystals that they give you. It does come with a strap. What did I do with the strap? So the strap is also in white with silver hardware. So yes, I forgot to mention that earlier. The zipper and the rest of the hardware on this bag is in silver. So it matches the crystals. And also here you've got silver on the strap. The strap is not made out of leather, it's also made out of canvas as well. And I love that it does have the labeling on it, but it's very it's not in your face. It does say Marc Jacobs on there, and it blends in with the rest of the strap. So usually with these small tote bags, unless I know I'm going to be doing a lot of running around or walking around, I usually just carry it with just the top handles, either with, you know, top handle or the crook on my arm. So I just it's easier for me to carry that. And this one I will do an comparison video comparing this canvas tote bag to the ones that I have that are made out of leather, and see which one is heavier, but this one feels very light as well, and it does give you plenty of room as well. Okay, so very different. I do not own um, other bags that have crystals on them, not that I can think of. I have to think hard. Okay, so but definitely not in the Marc Jacobs tote bags. This is the first bag that I have that is fully lined with crystals. And the only thing that I'm worried about, again, it's because it's white and it might get dirty easily. Especially I'm looking at the bottom here. I kind of wish that they had put feet, like, you know, maybe like some silver feet on this. um, I do know that what's her name, she sells the handbag heels, so I've ordered some a set of handbag heels, but it's in gold, so I might have to get some in silver if she has any to put on this bag, because I can already tell that this is probably gonna get dirty really fast if I'm not careful with it. And I'm also afraid of the handle being all white as well, so I definitely have to find a spray to protect the handles and the bottom of this bag. So here she is. I wish you can it doesn't do justice. I bet you guys are not gonna see how beautiful this handbag is. And there she is. I'm gonna give her another spin. And the lighting shining on it, it just makes the bag glisten so much under the lighting. I would love to see this under the sun. I was running errands the whole day today, so I really wanted to record this video earlier when there was sunlight, but unfortunately I didn't get home until late. So I will probably do a short video on outside where it's under the sun, so everyone can see how beautiful this bag is. She is. And yes, I will be keeping this bag and keep her in my collection, thinking forever, because she's very unique and she glistens and she's very pretty, and I don't have any handbags like her, so I will be keeping her forever in my bag collection that is growing so quickly. It's been a little bit out of control. I hate to admit that. There were a lot of good sales. Coach had a lot of good sales. Marc Jacobs, I've also been buying a few of the tote bags, and I will do another video on that, so stay tuned for that. I did notice that when I was reading the care instruction for this, so since this is canvas, it says to avoid repeated contact with other dyed material. Well, that's obvious, right? You don't want any staining on it or transfer on it, so that's the other thing I have to be careful about. I probably cannot wear this with jeans, or if I do, I have to be very careful that it doesn't transfer onto this bag, or I might have to wear light colored pants or clothing when I'm carrying this bag. It also says to avoid overexposure to heat and direct light, as color fading will occur. So I'm afraid that's the other thing I'm afraid of. I think that's because it's a white canvas. I'm afraid that the older it gets, it might turn yellowish. I hope that doesn't happen. I think some people have said that with the LV bag, I'm forgetting the name of it. It's the one with the whitish grayish color. They said that when you've had it for years, it does kind of look like it turns yellow. So that's the other thing I'm afraid of with this bag. I probably have to keep it away from the sunlight and keep it in its dust bag, obviously, because I don't want any dust getting on those beautiful crystals, and I don't want the canvas to fade also, or turn into a yellowish color. That's what I'm afraid of with this. And I'm gonna quickly just attach the handle on this. And there you go. So you can carry it like this. As a crossbody. So I like that it gives you that crossbody strap that you have a choice, you know, when you want to carry it around, lug around. But this with crystals, that's the other thing I'm afraid of. I definitely probably wouldn't want to carry this as a cross bag, because I'm afraid that if I am putting it against my my hips or my clothing, and then I'm afraid that I'm gonna start losing some of these crystals. It looks like they just glued those on, so it's oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, if you look at I don't know if you guys can see that, the lighting at the crystals actually look like they're like, it's reflecting the colors of the different colors of the light prism. So sorry, I'm such a geek, I used another science word there. So right there. So yeah, this is really beautiful. I can't wait to put this outside under the sunlight and see how much it glistens under natural light. So I'm gonna put it, this lighting, my horrible lighting, and the time that I'm recording this really doesn't do this bag justice at all. Right there. Oh, I just remembered, I do have bags that have crystals on them from the Coach collection, so I will be making a video of that also, to show you my collection of their crystals line for Coach. So I do own a few pieces for that. So yeah, I lied, I'm sorry. I completely forgot I do have other handbags, but definitely this handbag has the most crystals. It's the only bag that is fully covered, almost fully 100% covered with crystals. So, and I know that, I think they had this in 4 different colors. The white, I want to say the light denim, the dark denim. They also had it in black. I think they also had it in like a tannish color. So that's actually 5. But this one just really stood out to me. I do want to get the light denim one too, but I'm just waiting for it to go on a really good sales price, because this was a good deal from Saks Fifth Avenue. So there you have it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Remember, it's not all about perfection, whether it's you or your purse. It's all about finding what makes you feel amazing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos. See you next time. Bye.